join me today. We're gonna do questions and answers, but I've been doing videos now. I want to say almost 4 years. I would say 3 years, 4 years, 2022 to 2024. And I started with water. I was doing my very first video, and I started with water, and I was like, I'm not re-recording it, but I just want to talk about water. But we're gonna talk about other things. But only reason I'm speaking about water because y'all know that I didn't even bring it in here. Maybe my mother passed. I'll get her to bring me one of them patches. But I have it, my back. I have it on my back. But it's well, we're not talking about the patches. We're not talking about. Let me fix this camera if I don't mess up. But we're not talking about patches. We're just talking about water. We're gonna talk about water. I was wondering why I recorded my video this morning. I'm wondering my podcast. I know I ain't got no microphone, I ain't got nothing, but this is the live podcast. I call it whatever I want to call it. But I was just throwing something. But questions and answers, y'all guys can. Hey, how you doing? Miss Dreams. Miss Dreams, how you doing? But I wanted to play the song. I wanted to play the song because this morning, I don't know if you guys listened to my podcast this morning. Let me see if it's saved. Yeah, it did save. I'm wondering why it didn't save. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me see if it's on here because it didn't show up. But I'm like, wait a minute. Oh no, we're not leaving. No, we're not leaving. No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving because I was about to hit the wrong button, and I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm like, wait a minute. But I wanted to play this song. Y'all already know the song. Let me see if
Hey
it
fam,
plays.
how you guys doing today? It's Herbalist Viola. Y'all
Y'all hear
listen
me?
to Verywise Alternatives
I know it's
podcast.
low, but I wanted
Just
y'all
want
to
to play this
hear.
song for you. Just want to play this song for you.
Look.
I want it to be fully. I want the whole song to be on my podcast. Y'all already know.
I love this song, and y'all already know the
I just
song.
wanna
Y'all already know the song.
let you guys hear the song.
Y'all already know who
it's
the song
Herbalist
is.
Kareem's brother. Herbalist Kareem, for a second of life, recorded this for his brother. But listen.
Woo! We're gonna talk about water. We're gonna talk about water, but I just wanted y'all to hear this song. Just want y'all to listen. You're a strong black woman, but you're more than a woman. You're the real one, you give life to the seasons. You're a strong black woman, but you're more than a woman. You're Mother Earth for a reason. You give life to the seasons. And I know sometimes it gets difficult. I don't understand. Just you absolutely why you're bad. Just because you're strong, that don't mean I leave you out on your own. To raise a family on your own. You were made to be my queen, so come take your throne. Everything you do is colorful. Your resilience is so spiritual. Your love is unconditional. I know. They can never ever duplicate it. Magnificent and renovated. The queens keep every created. You're my Sweeter the juice, sweeter the juice, the deeper the roots. Yeah, when we come. All right, family. I had to play that. I had to play it. Now we stop turning off. Okay, I paused it. But yes, I re-recorded that this morning from Herbalist Cream's live yesterday. And I was like, I already know I put it on my podcast. And I was like, let me put it on the live podcast. Because y'all may not, some of you guys may not know who Herbalist Cream is. Some of y'all do. But some of y'all probably never heard the song. And I'm like, let me promote his brother. But that's Herbalist Kareem brother singing that song. And I don't know if you go on my podcast, but I was like, so-called Black woman. So-called. Y'all already know I already did a video on about us being strong, but y'all know it's the mind and what we do for our family. We strong for our family, but we be doing strong things for other people, but we need to fix that, We need to fix that. But I know I want to talk about water because, wearing these things, boy, wearing these things, you must drink. And when y'all hear me say half your body weight on water, I'm serious. You want half your body weight with water. You're like, well, Viola, maybe I got kidney issues. Maybe I don't like water. Maybe. And it's like, I don't know, every single video, because y'all know I'm the colon queen. If you're not hydrated, then y'all be wondering why y'all be backed up. But, going back to, these and being hydrated, it's half your body weight in ounces. People's like, is it in pounds? What? Ounces. Half your body weight in ounces. I had to get that out there. I know you're like, who's she talking to? Sometimes common sense is not common. So I got to put that disclaimer out there. And y'all know, look, everything I say is not, y'all know the disclaimer. And I don't put it on there. I need to learn how to put that on. I need to learn how to put that on my thing. Maybe I hope a sign for now on, a sign that says, I'm not here. I'm just a herbalist. I get to the root cause of your issues. The root cause. Yeah, hear me, the root cause. But I get the root cause of your issues. I ain't here to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. You always go, with the white coats. With, someone got black coats. You go with the ones who, or had that DR or that physician or, the medical. Y'all go with y'all healthcare providers. Y'all go with them. But when we drinking water, we drinking ounces. We drinking ounces, half your body weight. I know I need about 70 ounces. You be like, what? About 70 ounces. You be like, but you so small. Yeah. Everybody always looking about the package. I need about 70, sometimes like 64 to 70 ounces. And my weight go up and down because I be in the sauna. But when I do my personal sauna, yes, I do the personal sauna now about maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Before I was doing it every day. When I was like, man, you dropped down like almost 3 sizes because I was wearing a size 11. It was like between 9 and 11 for women. Y'all know what I mean. Between 9 and 11. That was a size jeans I was wearing. And now I'm down to a 5. You be like, dang, girl, how bony are you? I'm down to a 5. And that's because I fast. I make sure I fast because sometimes when I cheat, you go out and eat and you find out you eating pork because in the greens I was like, wait, now I got to do everything all over. So I've been here almost, well, I ain't going to say how long I've been here, but anyway, I'll go back and forth to Maryland. But anyway, here in Fuller's, where I'm never going to eat again, never, ever. I'm just saying I would never, ever eat in Fuller's unless that's the last restaurant. And I'm not saying nothing about Fuller's. That food is good. Food's good. But if you don't eat pork, that part. If you don't eat pork, They season their stuff, and same thing with Golden Corral. You can see that little word that says pork, and I'm like, let me guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. I will go and do a fast, and I'm like, man, I gotta get all that remnants out because I be wondering why the nose is not is running, but it's clogged. I'd be like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Too much starch, too much mucus causing foods. And I'm like, when you get up in the middle of the night or you try to eat some chips or you see somebody eat some popcorn, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. I ain't gonna fake the funk. But some foods have eggs and different things that you're not going to sit there and say, can I get some noodles without eggs? You'd be like, we don't do that in this restaurant. Y'all know that, right? So I've been going out to restaurants and I'm noticing things and noticing things and noticing things. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to answer your question. I know I be running my mouth, but I just wanted to just speak on some things because we don't know how critical water is. We really don't know how critical water is. And it's a lot of my people, they'll call and I'm like, it's not really that hard. And I get it because sometimes I doubt and you want things clear and concise and crystal clear. And I'm like, well, I'm not telling you, I'm just giving you options. I'm giving you some very wise alternatives. Y'all see that? I'm giving you some very wise alternatives. It's just different things that you could put in your water. And it's called infusing. If you throw a lemon in there, it's infused. That's it. Just like when I buy my teas is infused teas. You don't boil it. You don't put it on the pot, pour the herb in there and boil it. Nip. You boil the water first and you pour it over the herbs. In my little, let me see if I got my, I'm in the hospital. Yeah, I know I'm in the hospital. Hold on. Let me see if I got mine. Yes, I have it. So I know I should have turned it around, but I know I want my mom. She don't want to be in the camera. So she walked by. She'd be like, you need to turn it around. So I be trying to turn the video around. So yes, so this is what I do. This is what I have. And yes, I sell these. I sell these for $15 at my store because I got them for $12.99 at look, I can't even open it because it look, I should have had it situated, right? Should have had it situated. But I'm having look. There you go. Y'all know you get on there, things always malfunction. It's the user's fault. It's the user's fault. But this is what you do. You put the water, boil the water, and you sip this thing. I know I showed it to you before, but I'm gonna show it to you again. Y'all see how little, y'all see it, right? So you have the water, you put the tea in there. And it infused. This is the same thing I'm talking about when I talk about water. Like, let's say if I took this apple and juiced it and I put a splash of water, because some people just drop the apple in there. And I'm like, okay, if it's sitting there a long time, I can see when some of the juice is in there, but I want you to get more. It's like making your own electrolyte water. That's it, making your own electrolyte water because you don't got to go buy a machine. You don't got to do all that fancy stuff. We don't have to do all that fancy stuff. And I'm talking about water. I'm talking about making sure you're hydrated, making sure your body's absorbing. Because if you guzzle down, y'all hear me guzzle, some people be like, gunk, gunk, Viola said, make sure I drink half my body weight. And I'm like, I want you to do 12 ounces. If you sit down in one sitting, I want you to do between 4 and 8, but this is like 12. So I don't mind you guzzle down, hear me, guzzle down 4 ounces and you wait a little bit. And then you guzzle down. That's what I mean by, drink it all down. But if you do 12, it's okay. But don't just go. No, don't do that. Don't do that, especially standing, because study shows it hurts your kidneys. People are like, I be wondering. And try not to stand and drink unless you're working. Those who on their computer, they're on their computer and they I got the chair here, so I should push the table back, but I'm a little restricted, so let me push this back. But anyway, those who got the desk, you stand and drink, but just sip. Or if you got a straw, sip, because I want your body to absorb. Here we're talking about drinking water, but I still want your body to absorb because a lot of us are not absorbing. And a lot of us make it so hard and complicated by just infusing. Infusing the water is simply putting a splash of something in there. That's it. Splash. Like, I ain't going to show you. You know, I turned my water thing off. Yeah, it wasn't making a lot of noise. Let me see so y'all can hear it. I don't know if that's too loud. Y'all tell me, is that too loud? Can y'all still hear me with that noise in the back? Can y'all still hear me? How's the hearing if y'all there? If y'all there, can y'all still hear me with this noise in the back? Okay, since I'm not getting nobody talking to me, y'all don't be shy. Don't be shy, because I hope y'all answer some questions. Let me turn this thing off. Yeah, I'm doing two. There we go. I turned the water thing off. I have this atmospheric water machine. It's the dostand.com water machine. But anyway, so that's why I get my water. But just want to make sure you hear me. But a lot of us are not absorbing. A lot of us are, I don't know, it's like, you don't have to make it hard. You don't have to make it hard. All I was showing you what infuse was, because some people are like, what do you mean infuse? All you're doing is adding something to it. It's so vital. I appreciate that. Because I just want to make sure what loud. And I guess it's a 5-second delay. I don't know how bad the delay is, but I finally saw your message. I appreciate you, Lavender. I really appreciate you, and I love that. And I even have that in essential oils. Oh my gosh, I put it in the house on purpose, like every other day. Like if you ever come to my home, I put lavender, and then I put rosemary the next day, and then instead of putting all this fake air freshener. You don't know if you're making yourself sick because you're already spraying outside and you spray inside. Put some lavender, have some lavender, real, lavender. I know, Viola, stick to the subject, but you even put a drop of essential oils, make sure it's full grade, inside of your water. Y'all know that, right? Because a lot of us, and I just want to reiterate this. We're not absorbing. We're not absorbing. If you are picking up a lot of body weight, that's why I always talk about the personal sauna. Because if you're picking up that body weight, get in the sauna. Get in the sauna and sweat. Yeah, you got to add. And let me tell you, if y'all in the sauna 20 to 30 minutes a day, make sure you add 1 ounce of water for how long you're in there. So don't, let's not go over 20 minutes. Fam, let's not go over 20 minutes. I don't care if you want to go twice a day, 3 times, but it's unnecessary. You just need once a day. Honestly, you just need once a day. You don't need there and say, I got to go do this. No, because if you're going to drastically lose weight, which that's the biggest complaint that I have doing my colon cleanse, doing my parasite or blood cleanse, those are I lost too much weight. I lost my butt. I lost my breasts. Maybe like I lost my muscles. And I'm like, well, were you hydrating and were you eating? You know what I'm saying? What were you doing? Did you eat enough apples? Did you chew the apple and eat the apple too? I be wanting to know, but seriously, that's the best time to lose weight. Honestly, it is. I wanted to say that. But our body, already heals itself. And I know y'all hear this over and over again, but do you really get it? Do you really get how precious and dynamic and so powerful your body is? That when you drink water, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we guzzle, like I was talking about, just take some sip, just drink it. And if your mouth, feel dry, you're already dehydrated. I got to keep reiterating that. But just sit down, take your time and drink the water. Drink 8 ounces. If you got to do 4 ounces an hour, I know, like, I can't do that. Yes, you can. If you do 4 ounces, but I don't want people just sitting there every 4 hours. No, you're making it complicated. And I was like, let me talk just about water, but y'all can implement other things. Like if you make your own, if you make your own kombucha, you're like, damn, that's a lot of sugar. That part. But remember, you're growing that SCOBY that's in there. You're growing something that's having babies, a live organism that's having babies. Then y'all be wondering why you got them parasites. Because I'm going to tell you, when you are eating so much sugar, and I'm not talking about this sugar, baby. I'm not talking about this sugar. I'm talking about the the other sugar from your breads, from your wheats, from your meats, because y'all want to add stuff, you know what I'm saying? The other things like all the rices, even brown rice is still the worst, but even the black rice is still giving you sugar, but eat in moderation. But I'm saying when you give yourself that sugar, whoo, in your colon, them worms, forget parasites. Them worms are happy. Yes, I said worms. That's like six or seven just in there swimming, and you just feeding them, and you be wondering why your body's acting the way because you got worms in the colon. I'm just gonna say, because when it get that far, they be in there big and having so much fun. And I have been working on so much. Like y'all see, I ain't had too many shorts. I finally put a video, my first video testimony. I posted that. I posted it yesterday. 6:00 in the morning. I was emotional. I was supposed to go live yesterday. I just did a podcast. So y'all know I do a podcast every day. And I was like, maybe I'll do some live. This is the first live podcast. It's like Viola. It ain't a podcast because this is normally live. Well, we're gonna just name it the podcast, the first podcast. Because y'all can get to ask questions. And y'all know I be running my mouth. Because I don't even get I was thinking about the last one. I don't even think I answered any questions. But sometimes y'all be shy and don't want to ask questions. Y'all be shy and don't want to ask questions. But I just want to tell you, infusing water is easy. It is easy. Just use what you have in your kitchen. Use what you already have, not in your kitchen, in your refrigerator. Use what you have in your refrigerator. I don't know if you have the fruits and vegetables on your counter. In the kitchen. So let me correct that, in the kitchen, because we in the kitchen. We in part of the hospital. Y'all know I call this the hospital. So I'm in the kitchen and I look at what can I put in my water today. That's it. Just look at what you can put in your water. Now, on my table, right here, I got a lime. So this is what you can do. Just don't make it so complicated. You can slice it, but I'd rather you juice it. I'd rather you just take one of them things and juice it and just put a splash. There you go to infuse water. That's it. And don't go take this whole thing and put everything in there. No, get you the smaller glasses, or just every time you go, like if this is my glass and I'm drinking this within that 2-hour period. So every 2 hours, you should do 8 to 12 ounces. I'm going to just say that. So in that 8 hours, because I know y'all got to have 8 hours of sleep. And then by the time you wake up and do your exercise, put your patch on, take your herbs, take your supplements, eat fruits and vegetables throughout the day. Yeah, hear what I'm saying? Throughout the day, every 2 hours is an excellent time. Excellent time to drink water. And I'm not telling you, I got to make this real clear. I'm not telling you take 70 ounces like me. I'm just going to take 70 ounces and drink all water. But I'm going to drink juice, and then I'm going to drink, when I freshly squeeze, like I am doing green apples. I got to do that. As soon as I get off here, I got to do my green apples. But as soon as I do my apple, y'all be like, well, you're not counting the juice? Yes. My tea, yes. The 4 ounces when I wake up, 4 ounces when I go sleep, yes. All that I subtract from the 70. I said, I gotta be real clear. I subtract all of that. When I eat, like right now, I would say this is about an ounce. This is about an ounce of juice. This is an ounce of juice. I would subtract it. If I had a cucumber, to me, that's like almost 2 to 3 ounces. Because if you actually juice a cucumber, it'll give you like almost 2 to 3 ounces of juice. Let me see, 2 to 3. It all depends on how big it is. Because I'd be like, Viola, you know how big that is? But yeah, a cucumber, one whole cucumber, even if you do the English cucumbers, that'll give you almost an ounce or 2 ounces. And that's how you subtract from the 40 ounces. So I just want to make sure I make that clear. So people are like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What you do? How you do this? And I'd be like, it's not hard. All you doing is, if you got some ginger, I got ginger. I don't know, I should have moved the camera, but I got ginger. Let me go get it. So I got ginger. So y'all can hear me. When I freeze my ginger and when I do my ginger, I make sure that Now here go my ginger right here. So I make sure that, and this is mine. Look, so take one out. Y'all see how I freeze the ginger? I make little ice cubes. Now, right now, I would take this, and if I was gonna just do this, do my do my fasting, I would put one in this much water, right? But I would do like maybe right here at 1,000, or I'll do, let's see, I'll do maybe 4 cups, if not 6 cups. Because right here, I'll do maybe 6 cups. I'll put this one in. But you guys can break this up and just add it in your water. And guess what? You infuse it. You infuse it with ginger. And this is what I mean. See, it's a little perfect ice cube. You break that up. You can go outside, hit it on the concrete, or you can hit it on your floor. Depends on how hard your floor is. I know mine is hard because I'm on a slab house, and up under is nothing but straight concrete. Straight concrete. And I can just break it on my floor. You're like, you're gonna mess up. No. Mm-mm. No, I got linoleum on this floor. So I ain't no hardwood, it's linoleum. So I break it up there and it just breaks. Right here, I have like 6 or 7. See? Y'all be thinking I'd be doing something fancy. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And I just put this to the side. I do that. I'll juice my lemon, my lime, like in a mason jar. Let me get my mason jar. In my mason jars, everybody think you're gonna have something fancy. No, you don't have to have anything fancy. You don't have to have any fancy. Look right here, 3 different mason jars. 3 different mason jars. One's got a wide mouth, one has a small one. So this is perfect to juice some ginger, juice lemon, juice lime, do your apple juice. You can do applesauce, you can do whatever. The apples, you can actually take that, put that inside of clean spring water. Let's say the different types of waters. Filtered water, and filtered water when you washing your behind, filtered water. That's when you take a shower. That's the best filtered water. But that purified water, I wouldn't drink it. That's why when I go to restaurants, they're like, "You want some water?" I be like, "No, ma'am. No, sir." They be like, "Oh, you want some tea?" I be like, "No, I don't." If it's 100% spring water, yes, 100%. You hear me? I want 100%. How you know it's 100%? Well, it'll say it on a bottle or whatever, right? And I'll just transfer it in this. You're like, you being bougie? No, I'm just being more health conscious because I don't know who filtered it. I don't know who filtered the water. I don't know who purified it, because if you purify that tap water, you making whatever in there stronger when you boil it. I know you're like, girl, what you saying? I'm just saying. I mean, when I do consultations, when I hear different things people say, not trying to dime them out, but we got to be aware. Some people are not aware that some places you just can't drink the water. I mean, I remember when I went to Barbados, they were saying on the radio, I mean, over the announcement in the airplane, do not drink the water. And I'm like, what do you mean? Do not. And then you go some other place that they said you can even drink the tap water. That's when you know you're in a good place, when you say you can drink tap water. But when somebody say don't drink that tap water, y'all better listen, because we're talking about water today. Y'all can ask questions other than water. You can ask questions. You got issues. You can ask questions. I ain't gonna get all in depth, but I'm gonna just send you to the right area, the right spot. But I just had to talk about it because I remember my first video, I was in there and I was sitting there talking, and I was just thinking about how I wasn't drinking enough water. But I failed to let y'all guys know, but you still want to absorb it. Because like I said, if you run into the bathroom, as soon as you drink some water, your body's not absorbing. And if you that type of person, you're swelling, you be like, what is going on? In your cells, instead of your cells, the water penetrating and your cells absorbing. That's why you want to drink so much water. That's why because we're like 75 to 65% all water, just like this earth, all water. If you actually look at the air, we're actually in water. You're like, what in the hell? Y'all keep thinking that you how can I put this? Y'all keep thinking that this air is not water. Y'all keep thinking, I mean, I got this machine and it's pulling water out the air. I know you're like, y'all gotta go back to science when we was in fifth grade. Y'all know back when we was in fifth grade and y'all learned about the cells, and that just went over a lot of our heads. And now if you take a herbalism class and then you go back to fifth, you be like, oh shoot, I remember. I think about it all the time. It just brings me back to fifth and sixth grade. I'm like, I remember the clouds, learning about the clouds. I was like, man, because a lot of that stuff, you sitting there looking at a cell, and you like, a cell got teeth, a cell got a brain, the cell poops, and you be like, that's a damn good cell. But we don't realize that we're made of trillions and trillions of cells. But we drink and eat like we eat, like we just got a stomach. That's how we eat. We just eat like we got a stomach, and all we do is urinate and pee. That's how we eat. We eat, and we're not even thinking with this brain. We're thinking about with the other brain. Them parasites and them worms be like, you hungry. You be like, I'm not. Y'all actually have a battle with yourself. You're like, well, I can eat. You know that slick commercial, because they be throwing lines in movies, and you be like, yeah, I can't eat, and you be like, but am I really hungry? Think about it. I know I wanted to talk about. I don't know if y'all want to answer that question in the chat. I don't know if y'all want to answer that question, but sometimes we eat just because we see it. Like there's bananas on here, and I can eat the banana, I can eat this apple. And I'm like, well, do it really mix? No, it don't. I don't want to mix the banana and mix the apple. You like it don't mix? No. Your body is simple. Your body wants one thing at a time. Our body wants one thing at a time, but we create all these fancy things and we wondering why we bought the bubble guts and we dehydrated and we this, we that. Our body is starving. Hear me out. Your body is starving for the best electrolyte water you can ever give it. I'm just telling. At the end, down in the description, I'll put a good electrolyte water that you can make. You know, don't make it hard. You don't have to be all fancy. You don't. You don't. You could put ginger, like I put cayenne pepper. I put different things. I'll run a little bit of. I love licorice root tea. Love it. It's the only tea that I can drink and I don't have to put nothing in it. No dates, no cinnamon, no honey, no lemon, no lime. And I just guzzle it down like it tastes like a sweet licorice. Yeah, see the correlation. I love licorice. Before I turned plant-based, I would eat like a whole tub. Take me to the movies and I'll eat a whole tub of licorice. Y'all know how y'all be pulling it, chewing them things. Whoo! They good. But now I just stick with licorice root tea and I love it. Every time, like during the weekends, that's what I'll drink the whole 3 days. But like, you don't drink no other tea? No, it's the best tea that I can just guzzle down and I'm not making a face. I'm not going, oh, this is nasty. And I'm not forced to drink it. And I don't have that bitter aftertaste. But only reason why I really came on today is definitely answer you guys questions. If you have questions, y'all got concerns, y'all got different things, you want to know what the patch is, y'all can go down below. Get it, and I know people like, well, what is it made of and what's this? Go to this is it info.com and it'll tell you about the patent, it'll tell you everything about this. Go deep dive, go deep diving. I ain't here to convince nobody. Like, I ain't trying to convince you on the herbs. I'm not trying to convince you. You can go and listen to my very first live testimonial. I put it on yesterday. Not sure if you got a chance to look at it. And you know what? Even if y'all just hit the like button, just hit you ain't got to watch it. Hit the like, but I would love for you to watch it because I would love to hear this young man's story. It did something to me, and it took me almost 2 days, honestly, 2 days to record. And I just said, get your behind up and go ahead and record your part. And just because you have to watch it. And I'm watching. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I watched the story and because this young man, I could barely understood what he was saying. Understand or overstand, I'll put it that way. And I'm like, okay, I just was quiet like this on the phone, just quiet, just listening so I can hear what he was saying. And then he sent me an email, and then I got what he was saying. I'm like, okay, we talking about I mean, I don't know if he said it on the video, but he was just saying how he couldn't breathe. And I don't know if y'all knew how vital that is, that he could not breathe. And I was like, simple as water. Even if he drank water, he would have to drink a little bit because he could. I mean, y'all know that you never ever supposed to breathe through your mouth. Only if you yeah, I mean, dire circumstance. I'm gonna just say that because you cut your life off. Point blank. I ain't here trying to scare nobody, but you cut your life short from breathing through your mouth. That's why we got to take the time and breathe through our nose. And I mean diaphragmatic breathing. That's why I love, just go watch the video. The first part blew me away because I was like, he read the email. I'm just saying, he read the email and he did the steps. And oh my goodness. I'm not trying to get emotional and cry because I would just cut this live off, go cry, and come back and cut the live on. But he just listened. That's all like I said. He listened. Like, I listened to Herbalist Cream when I dealt with my situation because I know the struggle. And when I'm talking about breathing, he could not breathe through his nose. Do y'all hear what I said? He could not breathe through his nose. And it wasn't 1 year. It wasn't 2 years. Y'all hear me? It was longer than that. Y'all go watch the video. If y'all can, go watch the video. I would love for you guys to hear his testimony, and I appreciate it. I really do. It just we read so much and we learn the truth, because just like when I was listening to Strong Black Woman by Herbalist Cream's brother, and that song just does stuff to you, and that's why I wanted to play it, because it just tells you, it got hidden meanings. I know, because I can really get down deep about our struggle and the stuff that we deal with, the BS that we deal with, and along, and this brother couldn't breathe. We're talking about we talking about quality of life. We already know about our quality of life. That's why I played that song, because our quality of life sucks sometimes. Y'all know they be trying to put stuff on your neck. I mean, that boot be like right here, your head be right here. You be like, will you leave me the hell alone? You be wanting to say all these words, but you be like, I'm good. I'm good, because I ain't gonna let you keep the smile off this face. You be like, ha ha. I'm just saying, you got to be like that. You got to be like that. But that song takes you somewhere. And, I just want to talk simple things about water, about your body and hydrating and stuff like this. And I'm listening to this man, and I'm listening to so many other testimonies. And I was like, man, we talking about basic, essential. Like, y'all know, I know I keep jumping around, but hold on. Y'all already know each house, wherever you live, they give us water, right? Water, basic essentials. But who wants to drink it? You put a filter, you got to put a whole machine, a whole clear machine that goes through how they show you. Like, I put on a couple of videos, I put it on a couple of things where, let me see if I can pull it up, to where you got to filter through sand, crystals, rock, charcoal, and dirt for you to get clean water. That's what we need to put on our faucet, right? But you would think, I know you're like, girl, you crazy. I'm serious. We already paying for this water. I know that, especially if your faucet drips. You paying for that. I don't know if it's a nickel, but it feels like it's a nickel a drop, right? You're already paying for the water, and the water's trash and dirty. We're talking about basic human rights. And I'm talking about us being strong Black women, supposed to be Black, so-called Black. Because I don't see if y'all see a Black person in front of y'all. Y'all don't see no Black person. Y'all know this color is mocha chocolate, whatever. Y'all know we sun people. We sun people. And I don't know if the other colors on here, y'all color too. Y'all color, but I ain't Black. So-called. So strong, so-called Black woman. But the song was powerful enough. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to change my quality of life. I'm going to keep my quality of life. I mean, supreme, supreme. I'm going to walk around here as free, you'd be like, yeah, I know I can go another way, but I'm gonna stay on herbs. I'm gonna stay answering your questions, and I just wanted to make it simple of us drinking water and making sure you are hydrated, and the water is penetrating each and every cell in your body. That's it. It needs to penetrate each and every cell in your body. And that's why I was loving this and the herbs, because the herbs make you drink. Y'all ever read the back? And it was like, if you take 2 capsules, you know how doctor give you a little sip of water for that strong synthetic, make sure I say it right, synthetic and practicing, because it's a practice and they look in a book and, that part. But the herbs, it'll tell you drink eight ounces of water. It'll tell you. Sometimes I say 16 ounces. Sometimes we got to make sure that we drinking so it can go in there and do what it needs to do in each and every cell. Hear me out. Each and every cell. That's why when I learned about this stem cell regeneration, we're talking about your cells regenerating and taking care of your body, because your body already know how to heal itself. But imagine you got free radicals running in and just tearing up your cells. Imagine you eating all this GMO and you changing your cells because you're genetically modifying your cells. You be like, girl, what you saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Just like the water, you drinking that tap water, you drinking everything. If you're drinking that tap water, you drinking urine, you drinking number 1 and then number 2, you drinking all of the stuff, something got washed, you drinking fluoride, chloride, roach spray, poison, you're drinking all these different medications if you're drinking it tap water. But that's the same thing what I feel about when I hear purified water. That's how I feel. I be like, oh, how much bacteria is in there? That's why I'd rather drink the I'd rather drink 100% spring water. At least I know it went through the rocks, the grains, went through some a triple or quadruple fried filter. Because y'all know, if you build your own filter, you'll put sand, you'll put rocks, you'll have even dirt is up here. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to go through all them layers for the drip, just like this machine. This machine is taking the air and making the most cleanest, purest water there is. And I was like, ooh, I got to get one of them. And look, no, machine not cheap. Machine not cheap. And the maintenance, whoo! The maintenance ain't no joke. So I be adding more things to myself. I be like, wait a minute, you need cleaning again? So I be cleaning him. I'm going to call it a him. Some parts I be like, it's a man and a female. That's what I call it. I be like, what are you, a man today or a female? Yeah, I be like, I'm talking about my water machine. Yeah, I gotta fill these up because it's almost full. I know I turned it off, but hey, how you doing? So, do anybody have any questions? Didn't hear anything. Oh, if you didn't hear anything, let me turn her back on. Let me turn it back on. Because if y'all don't hear it, that's better, because more this thing stays on, the more water it makes. Just so you know, the machine makes up to 8 gallons a day. You be like, dang, that's good. 8 gallons. So me and my mom in here. So she have her gallon, I have my gallon. And you be like, oh, I was wondering how the skin be clean and clear. My water machine. I had the water machine now. It'd be almost a year. Because I bought it. No, it hasn't been a year. It has not been a year yet. Thinking about it. It's almost a year, because I ordered it in February. But it didn't arrive to April. So I know y'all had to give it a while. And I had it in April in the garage, and I didn't turn it on until August. You're like, what in the hell? It was a 2-man lift. And my mom's 80, y'all. She can't lift that thing. I had to wait for a family member to come drag it in here just to put it together. Yes. I be buying things like that takes a 2-man lift. I mean, I got some other things. He's like, you got a man? That's my business. But it was a 2-man lift. So I had one of my friends come all the way from Greensboro. Rob, y'all know I appreciate you. But he helped me put the machine together. And I was like, thank you. And it's been a dream. But cleaning it, y'all, I thought it was going to be hard, but you just got to make sure you wear gloves, because it's you got to sanitize like everything else. You got to make sure you wear clean gloves. But do anybody have any questions? I appreciate you guys. What's up, workout junkie? 24 dreamer. Miss Taurus, I appreciate you guys. I know it's like Viola, you don't know when you come on this is early. I'd rather come on early, y'all, because like Kareem comes on tonight in HK Network. So I gotta get on there. I missed him yesterday, missed his live yesterday because I ran out of CMOS. I ran out of CMOS and I was working. I was like, man, did I miss it? Look, it was like 5 o'clock. I said, dang it, it's 5 o'clock. And he was on just like less than an hour and 15 minutes. And I'm like, man, I keep missing my brother. But I wanted to make sure I play his song because y'all know his song. His brother can blow. And if you go and listen to his theme song. He got a new theme song. I'm like, go ahead, Kareem. Go ahead, Kareem. I gotta, I'm still building my team. I'm still building my team. It's slow. It's been 4 years, but it's slow. But you know, everything's a process. Like I ain't rushing the process. Yeah, I don't rush the process. We took years to tear this body down. We took years to tear this body down. So it's gonna take a year to build it back up. Just a year. Just go plant based for a year. You be like, dang. Those of you in January, you be like, man, when I did that fast for 21 days, I saw this, I saw that. Yes. You saw your cleared skin clearing up. You saw your poop coming out more. I said it. Well, I should say bowel movements more. You're like, well, dang, I was really going. But think about this. If you was really going then, why would you want to go back? Why are you trying to hold that poop? I mean, why? I know y'all don't want to hear it. Why you want to hold that? Do you know that's still in there? It's still in there because now you're eating more from the 21-day fast you just on. And I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's why, I still got the colon. I still got the colon wise. Yeah, y'all don't have to do a cleanse. That thing just keeps you regular. It just keeps you regular because it has some powerhouse herbs in there, like that root bar that people don't like. Yep, yep. It has that in there. And people like, well, I don't know. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you. But it's very important that you keep clean and stay hydrated. That's the only reason why I came on live. So make sure you said, will your body so listen, fam. So with this, because they always ask me, are you promoting stuff with this thing, right? So this is the X39. It's stem cell regeneration, right? So when you put it on your skin like that, you peel it off and you put it on your skin like that, the light phototherapy activate. That's all it is. It activates, right? It activates for 12 hours. And your stem cells get strong and they be like bam with them free radicals, boy. It be like kicking their behind. I mean, it be boom bam. If I can, let me see if I can play the video. If y'all go on This Is It, so I'm gonna go on thisisit.com and see if I can play this video, because if I mess with my computer, it says you're leaving, and I ain't trying to leave. No, I ain't trying to leave. I'm trying to stay on here so y'all can get the information. And I want you guys, let me turn this off because I want you guys to hear. I just want you to hear the what they're saying. So This Is It info. So This Is It info, and then there's a beautiful video that tells you exactly. Come on. Let me put the Wi-Fi on. Sometimes you gotta get your phone to work better, and it's users issues. So this will come up just like that, right? This will come up like that, and you just go right here to this video, and I'm gonna let this video play. So let's let this video play, and it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Let me get it to play. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's see. User friendly again. Here go.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. Lifewave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. Lifewave.
And that's it. So it's in there kicking those free radicals, because remember, your body heals itself. So all they're doing is waking them up. That's it. It's waking them up. And I said, oh shoot, I'm go ahead and pass this down to my family, because I have so many family members who are suffering in silence, and they was like, well, I don't know if if I can go with that plant based. I don't want to eat like you. I don't want to get skinny. I'm like, well, not all vegans and vegetarians are skinny. You know, yeah. And I want you to have a better quality of life. Now, don't think that when y'all go on, and if I invite you into a Zoom meeting and you hear all X39, it's more than that, fam. I mean, it's more than that. You may just hear this one, but they have others. Like I'm just telling you, they have others. So don't get it twisted when you on here and you wondering what it has or don't have. And when she asks about that word, when you ask about that one word, right? So if it's in there and you stay hydrated, your body's hydrated, right? Your body hydrated, and it's kicking the free radicals. Do y'all know the free radicals damage our cells, jack our cells up, and our cells die, or we get these, how they call it, how you call it, abnormal cells. Y'all know when they trying to give us a, y'all know when we get a pap smear and they go, oh, you got abnormal cells. You be like, what the hell? But they don't really clearly, until you go herbalist right, you don't clearly get what that abnormal cells mean. You be like, wait a minute, okay, I got abnormal cells. I'm an abnormal person. Y'all know the no, common sense is not common, because that's what I thought. So I got abnormal cells. Let me clearly understand and understand that now as an herbalist. I said, what in the hell? I don't want no abnormal cells. So with this, it's kicking the free radicals, and you have healthy cells. And I'm like, woohoo! The body is gonna make more healthy cells. Wake up like I'm above 55. I'm above 55. I ain't gonna tell you how I'm gonna be, but if you know me, y'all know I'm closer to 60. I can peek over and see 60 than 50. Because I was like, I remember when I just turned 50 on here. I was like, wait a minute. So you telling me that by time between 60 and 65, they're dormant. That means every stem cell is dormant, and yeah, that part. That's why people paying 50, 60, $6,000, 7,000, 25,000, 50,000 for stem cell shots, stem cells applications that they're doing in their knee, their ankle. Because I remember I told you about my knee. I had like 5 or 6 shots, because it was 1 on that, 3 on that side, 3 on that. Then the next time, I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. It hurts. So I'm getting all them stem cells, and it didn't take on me. And I'm like, some people take. So that's what we're saying. So just think that word you put down there, your body corrects itself. Your body is healing. So this activates, you put it on for 12 hours. So you got this on for 12 hours. So what you think it's doing to your body? It's healing your body. But on top of that, if put it like this, fam, if you know what, let's say what cancer feeds on, right? So let's say if I'm helping somebody that has cancer, and they are going and they're eating bag of potato chips, they're eating steak, they're eating chicken, they're going to eat, and it's your diet. You're eating all this rice, but you're not eating fruits and vegetables. Remember, cancer thrive on sugar, thrives, thrives. So when I say eat a plant based, and I didn't say go eat the fake stuff that's out there that says frozen and it says eat this sausage because it has soy. In no way did I say plant based is soy. Plant based, I'm talking about taking this whole food plant based, taking this, taking this. Y'all see me? Taking this and eat it whole. Not too much of this because you know it's a high sugar content. So I'll be saying low carbs. We talking low carbs, low carbs. But so this is perfect and this is perfect. Y'all hear me? Perfect for you to have, especially lemon and lime water. Lemon and lime water. I'm just saying, lemon and lime water. You just do not want this, and you do not want this. Yes, it's in my house, because I got other people living with me. Yeah, you don't want that. That's what you should not be giving a cancer patient. So let's talk about that. Cancer survivor, whoever you, and even with us having these abnormal cells, do you know what the abnormal cells mean? That part. That part. You got abnormal cells. You're higher risk of them turning into that. Turn into the C. That's and you don't put two and two together when you're out there in the world and they're telling you something. You're like, wait a minute. So abnormal cells, just like they talk about when you take your breasts and you got these you got these lumps and bumps. Yeah, better stop playing and get them castor oil packs and be rubbing. You like, girl, you rubbing your boobs on live TV. No, that's telling you to take them babies and take that castor oil. Because a lot of times, whew, our ancestors, our grandparents, and those grandparents and those grandparents be having the solutions, but we too grown and be like, I don't like castor oil. It's a punishment. I'm not going to punish my kids like that. That's not a punishment. That was you. That was us being fooled. So we won't be getting the castor oil and taking care of our families like we need to. That's why they scared to tell you about the castor oil and turpentine. People are like, I can't take turpentine. Why? It's from a tree. It's from a tree. But we make it into something scary. I didn't tell you go and just pour. Let me see if I put this thing on. It's off. I was gonna make some water. I didn't tell you go and drink that much turpentine. I didn't never say that. Never say that. Never. When I say 30, 60, no, 30, 70, because it's 100%. So you want 30, 70. And I say that because I make mine a little stronger because of what I do. And it's hidden ingredients that I'm not sharing because it's my recipe. But you want to do 30%. 30% of, was it gum spirit? Y'all got to make sure that you get the correct. Don't be going to go into the store in Walmart and go get that paint thinner. Don't go do that and think you can guzzle that down. No, you can put that like, and I'm not even going to say that because you need a carrier. Don't just put that on your body. No, don't do that because people do it like, well, you said. I didn't. Okay, if I ever jump off a bridge, you gonna jump? If I jump off a side of a cliff, you gonna jump with me? So I got to put that out there because we got some people that takes things literal. Well, you said this. I'm like, my name is also Viola. Is your name Viola? It ain't. So sometimes we got to have common sense and do things with common sense because because it ain't coming from it ain't coming. And look, no question is a stupid question, especially if you want to get something. So don't think I'm clowning people, but it's just like sometimes people take things too literally. Look, because y'all be trying to paint a picture for sure, and I'm gonna go that way. So that part, y'all finish that sentence. So we can't be taking things literally. We got to use our own perception and put things together, and don't be scared to use it, because we can get all the knowledge in the world, but if we don't apply it, oh my goodness, if we don't apply it, it's like, then what you learn it for? Because you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Like, well, dang, I remember I did this. So what these things do, it just wakes them up. And then those stem cells get busy. Just imagine if you wear it 30 days. Imagine if you wear it for a whole year. So if you wear it for a whole year, a 39, the X39 for a whole year, you actually change your heart. We're talking about 16 years. Studies already shown, it's already out there. That's why I said thisisit.com tells you, thisitinfo.com tells you everything and anything about just the X39. Now I showed you other sleeves. You go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube University. This company's been out for 20 years. 20 years. 20 years. And all it says is make sure you stay hydrated with some plain water. And when I say plain water, let's not read into the words. Plain water, add some stuff. Make sure it's spring water, distilled water. If y'all want to go buy them fancy things, and that's on you. I bought something that's going to make water, not change my water. It's just making water. So how simple. I try to keep things as simple as possible. I try to get a nice filter for my shower, because I don't want to look at my shower and my shower spraying poop and urine and poison and toxins. I know, like Viola, everybody can't get a filter. We can get a filter. We can get a filter. There's a lot of things that we can actually push things to a side. Like we be walking around money on the floor. It's still money. I bet if you pick up, you like, well, then get some gloves, because you be like, sometimes people fitting on all that other crazy crap. So just be mindful, because I think that in my head, because I know somebody gonna come back with something. You be like, why you say that? And ain't nobody talking to you. I just be feeling what I would be saying. How you gonna tell me go pick some pennies up? I still pick money up. I'll get a piece of tissue. I have this little thing that picks things up that I have for my mom. So when she get things out the cabinet, it's a hand grabber. So because she's short, and she don't be pulling out this thing. Y'all see, I have it right here. She's like, it's too heavy. I be like, Ma, I gotta get you to get some weights, because this step stool. If you see the step stool, she says it's too heavy. But even if I get the little thing, it's too short. So I got the nice step stool that she can reach up to the high cabinets, reach all the way up to the top. I know you can't see it, but all the way, because the cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. So I make sure she can get all that. And that's what I be picking money up. So I ain't passing by no money. Y'all do what y'all want. Yeah, I be picking up at least $1. By a month, I have $1. I'd be like, well, dang, I put that on my mortgage and pay something down for, like, you could pay down like almost 3 days or 4 days. Think about it. Next time, those who got mortgages, go ahead and calculate your mortgage and put a penny, and don't you see a whole month to drop off. You're like, for a penny? Interest, baby. Interest is a mother. Interest. And I hope I answered your question. So stem cells are excellent, but let me address this, because sometimes people go the other route and get the chemicals in their body. Now, if some people, they say don't want the radiation to come out their body, and I'm like, what? You don't want that poison stuff come out your body? Because I want mercury, I want everything, all that doesn't belong in his body. I keep these patches on, and it detox. Sometimes I'm telling you, if you ever throw up, yeah, the stem cell says get that out of your body. Get that out your body. So, but this is powerful. Y'all go back and listen to the story. I know she put that one word in there. That's why I said cancer. Go back and look. Just go ahead and put X39 and go ahead and type in that word, and you'll see a story that comes down. You'll see a story that comes down. But my question is that, we got to ask, because, did they get, was that involved? Because that's a whole other animal, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the stem cells and dealing with the body. Not saying that, because we talking about miracles happens, but it's what you're doing. Because everybody, when I say your body heals itself in the right condition, that's why I put my body in the right condition. And even if you eat meat, I mean, because if you go back on the videos, ain't nobody talking about eating meat. If you go back and watch my testimonies are on my podcast. They're on my podcast for a reason, because I can just get up. This is what I do in my podcast. I walk around the house. Y'all be hearing me cleaning, fixing stuff up. I be outside. I be in the car. That's how I do my podcast. Yeah, this is the first live podcast because I just wanted to really speak with you guys. And I'm just talking about everything and anything. Everything and anything. But your question, the body makes up new cells. It wakes up the cells, and you saw what the video says. It takes the free radicals. So it take care of the free radicals. Your body does that. Your body stem cells, they're healthy cells, they're thriving cells, they're fighting. You see, when they say antioxidant, that is so critical. And this is why the glutathione. So if somebody's dealing with that, okay, I bring. Okay, so I do have it. So my bad, family. I didn't show this one patch. I didn't show this one patch that is is I'm trying not to say cuss words, but this one, these three right here is what you want to look at. Is that right? Yes. These are the three that takes care. Yeah. No, hold on. Let me make sure. I gotta make sure I put it that way. So not so much this, but you just don't know, because this one right here is every other day or every 2 days that you would wear this one with the 39. Then you can wear this one. I would do X39, this one a day, hold on. Let me put it up. So I would do this one. And maybe this one, because this one relaxes you, right? This one is for weight loss, but I would do this one day. I would do this is the next day, and I would do this one the next day. Y'all see how to go? And then I'll come back and put this one on. Then I'll come back behind and put this one on. You see, this is daily. And at night, you can do this one by yourself. So they 12 on, 12 off. So I'm just giving you a suggestion. But when someone is dealing with something like because look, y'all know we want microwave, right? We want microwave. And that's what I say this one does. This is what it does, because y'all see it says ice wave. You feel like a cool sensation too, because your body is light. Phototherapy. Y'all got to go in there and read these, because I know it's like these science words. We just got to go back to 5th grade. We did all this in 5th grade. You be like, we did? Yep, we learned about the cells. We dug down. Some people actually did. Remember back in the day when you was in school and you did y'all cutting the frogs? That part. Between 5th and 9th and 10th grade, you did all that. But these are excellent to wear together. So I do this one. That's why I bought the diamond kit. I put this one on people at the flea market. And they'd be like, wait, what was that? And then I'll give them one of these for the next day. Because this baby does it all. Y'all can go back and research. This one does it all. But I just wanted to make sure I shared that. So when you're dealing with other things like you're asking, this one's okay, but you want to put other babies on it. So when y'all go back to the doctor, like my cousin Siobhan, when she went back to the doctor for her foot, the doctor says, I don't see anything. And she was like, really? She was like, yeah, because my cousin got me wearing these patches. I promise you. If y'all want to hit me up, I can send you matter of fact, you can go on my website right now and listen to my presentation, and then you can hear her share her story. It's on there. And she could hear us tell her story because my cousin was having issues with her feet and walking for almost 20 years. For 20 years, and she kept having surgery after surgery. And when you have surgery, it puts her down to where she is not walking. And y'all know that quality of life is not good. Just like when I was speaking about the young man, that I really want everyone to watch the video that I posted yesterday, my first live testimonial. Hear his story. Hear his story. And he he didn't have this. He did not have this. He did not have it. Strictly herbs. Because I want y'all to know it works. Plain and simple. We want to run from herbs. We want to run from a plant-based diet. We want to run because the food is good. I know it's good. Why y'all think I have some red velvet cake? And I'm working with a young lady. I'm waiting for her to send me her videos so I can put it on here. She's in North Carolina. She's right here in Fayetteville. And she makes vegan. She makes alternative, very wise alternative cakes. You know, I'm gonna throw that in there. And that's not the name of her company. But she's gonna make me a cake because I was like, I love red velvet. Can you make me a vegan cake? She says yes. So I'll be buying my stuff from her. I told her she needs to come to the flea market and have alternative cakes. And so people are like, ooh, you mean I can have this every day? Imagine us have the right bread. You be like, I want my mama biscuits, but I don't want my mama biscuits causing inflammation to where I'm having so many issues and I'm drinking paste. Because a lot of us drinking paste. Then we wonder, oh, my liver, it has cirrhosis. Yes, because you got so much alcohol, and y'all know alcohol penetrates them cells. It passes them. It's called the how you call it, the brain cell membrane. You know, because a cell, y'all know it's encased. Just like, when a sperm meets the egg. Yeah. Now y'all get it. Now y'all see the sperm. The sperm is swimming. It goes in there and penetrates the egg. Same thing when y'all drink water. So think about that. You're like, ew, ew. Same thing. You drinking water, and the water meets the cell, and the water just runs around the cell, and then you wonder why you got all this water weight. That's the water weight. Then the person who the opposite, you drinking this water, and it's just going right through. It's going through, straight through. Takes a couple of seconds to reach your stomach, goes right into your intestines, and it just be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, because you just hurting your kidneys and you just flushing, and then your kidneys be like, okay, you messing me up. I ain't filter you right. And you hurting your kidneys, and then people wonder why they get stones and stuff. It's in the water. Your body be putting different things. Hear me out. You be oof. I'm gonna calm down. Let me calm down. We be taking certain things, right? We be eating certain things, and then we wonder why we getting all these lumps and crystals and stuff like that, because we don't know what's in the water. So as it's going down, and y'all know whatever goes into your, the bowel, if you do have your your gallbladder, that bowel, as it's in there, just like if you look at a snail, not a snail, but a clam, and this clam making pearls, that's from one little thin little like if y'all see the kernel of, oh, I gotta put this in the freezer because wait a minute, hold on. If y'all, because my ginger is my ginger is throwing out. I don't need my ginger to throw out, but I can grab this salt. I hope y'all can still hear me when I got off the camera. But I grabbed my salt, and if y'all can just take one little grain, I know you can't see it, but y'all see that? One little grain like this, but sometimes it's smaller than that, but it goes in your body, and then you be wondering how you got a crystal. Y'all wonder how y'all actually get those gallstones and kidney stones, because your body is just steady doing stuff like that. Just like I was talking about that commercial, that movie I saw, when we're eating wrong and we have leaky gut, and the villi, that's waving inside our intestines. Y'all know that absorb. You be having holes in between it, and things be seeping inside your blood. You be like, well, dang, how did I get in there? The villi is just, yeah, but some people, the villi is like this. Yeah, villi is like, yo, I'm swole. You not taking care of me. I'm just gonna let anything and everything goes, instead of, nice and pretty. And I'm just, you be like, what are you doing? I'm thinking about your intestines and all those little parts that's swimming, and some of us it's just open, and you be like, what in the hell? Yeah, it's called permeability, and y'all need to check it with your doctor, because your doctor be like, leaky gut, what? And for those two doctors we tell them about the parasites, that's a good doctor. When the doctor be telling about leaky gut, that's a good doctor. I'm just saying, because they telling you something that you don't think about, and you just eating, because we just eating. Think about, we just eating, and we letting so much stuff seep into our body. It's seeping into our body, and we wonder how we get this stuff, how we get plaque stuck up in our arteries, and how plaque a thing of the plaque will rip either your brain, back of your eyes. We got to think about our arteries and our veins, how it rips and the blood goes in, and you be wondering how you have all these clogs coated. You can have a clogged and coated and a clogged, coated and blocked arteries. Same thing with your veins. You be wondering how when you got the diabetics and they tell me they got to lose a limb. That's why we talking about cayenne pepper. They don't want y'all to talk about cayenne pepper. They don't want you to know about cayenne. When I say cayenne pepper, I'm not talking about the one that's in your cabinet. It's good to shake in your food, but I'm talking about a cayenne pepper tincture where it's 10 to 100 to even 1,000 times stronger than what you have in that cabinet. Because you can squeeze all you want, all that cayenne pepper. But if you go get a cayenne pepper from Purple Sage Healthy Living or on Kareem's Herbalist Cream 4 Cycles of Life on their website, because I make mine for my mom. Sometimes you come to my shop and I'll have some of mine because I'll be using it for me, and I'll buy Purple Sage or I had Herbalist Creams, but I ran out and I was like, he promoting Purple Sage. Let me get Purple Sage. I'll take a bottle just like this. This is about 14 ounces. You can put a half a drop or a whole drop, but all I do is 3 drops, fam. Just like I'll talk about my Casty Wise for you to boo-boo. To the empty, because there's 3 people now. Their name is 3 drops, because they took 3 drops of my castor oil and they emptied to where it was water. I'm just gonna tell you. But if you take this and put 3 drops like I do in my water, when I go and make a whole electrolyte water like I'm gonna do, but I have the recipe down in the bottom, make a whole electrolyte. And that person who asked that question when you was talking about this, make them electrolyte water. Let them have this with some white distilled vinegar if they're a meat eater. Hear me out, family. White distilled vinegar. Now, when you put the white distilled vinegar in here, you're just putting a splash. Now, I don't have a top, but hold on. You're not putting that much. I don't know if you can see the tip of this, but you're putting about that much right here. That's how much apposite. That's how much white distilled vinegar you're putting in this. So it's just like a capful. You're just putting a little, like a baby spoon. Y'all know I get that baby spoon, a little white. Let me see if I got the baby spoon, because sometimes people gotta see, because they'll get mixed up and they be like, "Girl, I don't know what you're talking about." I know I didn't take all the spoons. I know you're hearing me. My bad, family. My bad. I guess my daughter, I guess she took all the spoons, but not even this much. Y'all see like this? This is, let me see what it says. But anyway, you don't even want this. This is a 2.5 milliliters. You don't even want that much, but you could put maybe up to this line right here. That is all the white distilled vinegar that you need to put in there, because they don't need to taste it. It should be slight. And that's how much white distilled vinegar that person should have. And we're talking about the cancers. We're talking about these abnormal cells. Because if you think about those abnormal cells, it's beautiful how when they happen, they go into a little ball and encase. And you want them to go into your lymphatic system. Hear me out. You want it to go in the glands so it can come out. Because when it stopped in your glands, that means you sat still. And you was letting it just stay. That's why we got to move, family. We got to move. We got to be out here running around with the kids, trying like we can't sweat our hair. Sometimes you got to get up and move. Sometimes you got to get up and sweat, because that's saving your life, family. That's saving your life. And I don't care if you was moving and people talking about, oh, it's hereditary, it ran in the family. No, because we're eating the same damn thing. You be like, wait, So you mean because I'm eating the ribs and pork and the chicken and beef and I don't know. I need to make sure that I go in here and let y'all listen to everything because y'all know I'm still saving different things that I want y'all to hear. I mean, a lot of things I want y'all to hear. I want y'all to hear when hold on. I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. I'm sorry, family. So when I didn't know anyway, I was talking about we talking about I think we talking about cancer. See how I forget, but anyway, when we're doing certain things and we're sitting sedentary and you have like a mass, just like when we have a mass here, rub some castor oil. The castor oil penetrates the mass and shrinks the mass. Studies already shown it. Studies already shown it. That's why I said if you drink some castor oil, just do maybe a teaspoon, but the max you should do is a tablespoon. And I'm gonna just throw a time frame out there. We're talking about 6 months, once a quarter, because I gotta say that every 4 months, like a season, like they tell me these 12 seasons, these 12 months when it should be 13 months, but we're not gonna get into that because that's not my lane. My lane is the herbs. We talk about herbs, but we need to make sure that we are doing what we need to do. Because like somebody asked about cancer, so we're gonna talk about that since that's a scary word, which is not. Because the body is so brilliant, like I said, it puts it in a trash can by itself and put it off. And then in that area, we got castor oil. We got do one apricot seed. One, I don't care if you can cut that apricot seed in half. Take one a day, if not out of a week, have 5. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got the soursop leaves. I have soursop leaves at the shop. Y'all need some soursop leaves. You're those who dealing with it. Soursop tea. I mean, every day. And don't play with, don't come play and tell me, can I put some honey in it? I don't want you with no honey. I don't want you having honey at all. So let's not play. Let's starve it. Let's starve it. Just like when you have those worms and stuff in your colon. You have that. I'm talking about your colon. I ain't talking about the. I ain't talking about the parasites inside of your small intestine. I'm talking about the worms that's in your colon that's swimming around having fun, just having a ball. Cause they eating the poop, they urinate, they doing everything. They having babies. Yeah, they having babies and they're growing, they're hatching. Then you wondering why you feeling some type of way. Let's kill them. Plant-based diet. They don't like a plant-based diet. They die and they come out. Make sure you are using activated charcoal maybe every 3 days, or get some cilantro, parsley, spirulina. We have to look at the correct binders, or if you got some chlorophyll, make sure you have the correct binders to push all that out, to push it all out. You hear me? So when they come out, you be like, what? And you see something swimming, that's what it was. That's why, I mean, I know I owe you guys so many videos because I was just looking on my phone, deleting stuff off, and I did the cleanse, and I need to do that cleanse. If y'all can stand it, I did 4 days. It was 4 days. Yeah, I think it's 4 days. I did 3 or 4 days. I know I did 3 or 4 days. Yeah, it was 4 times, and I went and got all that out. And I was like, me being a vegan, me being like vegetarian, because sometimes I do eat some cheese. I had some mozzarella because people be having pizza. I'd be like, I'll eat some. I had some mozzarella. I had, spaghetti. You go out, especially because I don't know if y'all gonna tell me which Olive Garden have spaghetti that doesn't have eggs in it. I'll wait. Anybody? I don't know. I don't know what spaghetti doesn't have flour and so I had that. I had spaghetti, so I had to get all that out. So I was seeing how if I had all that in me, y'all just know what y'all have in y'all. I'm just saying, people think that because you have this inch or this, that is poop. That is waste that needs to come out. I'm serious. That's waste that needs to come out, especially me. If I got a purge, I already know what that is. I be like, let me get it out. And I'm not saying you got to go and do something dramatic. I'm just saying, gradually take care of yourself. Make sure that you are taking stuff out, that you're doing the best you can to take stuff out. So here it says, I'm on a 30-day body transformation challenge, 2 weeks full of fruit. Excellent. Oh, I love that. I love that workout junkie. I love that. And I know you pooping a lot. I know you are. You like, why you keep talking about poop? I'm the colon queen. I know I'm going to be concerned about that because death begins clog colon, bar colon, however you want to say it. Death begins. That's where sickness, you're like, there's such a thing as sickness. Well, that's the word y'all can relate to. That's the word y'all can relate to because your body's going to detox. Your body's going to detox. Do you hear me? Your body's going to detox and try to push all that out. Your body's going to give you signals like my mouth is dry, my mouth is this, my mouth is that. Your body's going to do that to you. And this is why you have to make sure you do what you got to do. Yeah, I didn't put water up here, so I'm just getting me some water, family. Because I've been on here an hour already. And I didn't realize I was running my mouth for an hour and 30 minutes. So I need to drink. See, I need to see me drink. Y'all already saw me eat an apple. So I want to make sure I'm drinking. I have my pink Himalaya salt. Put me a lime a little bit in there. Because I want to make sure that I am absorbing. It's about absorbing the water. You want to absorb the water. I ain't going to squeeze this because I don't have a, what you'll call it. I ain't even going to try. But I got me a little bit of Himalaya salt in here. But I'm glad you're doing that. You said, what benefits have I experienced? Woo, baby. I'm glad you asked that question. Who asked that? Robin. So if you was on my podcast, you would have heard my true story of what that pot with the egg 39 did for me. Mm. So I've noticed. So I can share this. It's an hour and 30 minutes. So y'all about to get the story. It's about, I don't know how many people's on here, but I can share my story. So when I was about 10 years old, I was molested by a family member. So in turn, as an adult, I found myself not, in the mood. So I realized, I'm, you know, now realizing, I'm my age I am now, I'm above 55. And I had to think about, did I ever have an urge? Did I ever have the urge to have sex? Seriously, have a feeling to have sex because I didn't. And I had to realize that. And, in turn of that, my mind blocked my root chakra. So with my root chakra being blocked, I never experienced an orgasm like a lot of people just do it naturally. So this is me sharing this live. So I noticed, and I had to really think. I had to really think about my whole entire life, what I felt, and that's what the X39 did. It woke up, and I was like, I had a feeling I never felt before. So that's what the X39 woke her up, and she was alive. So I had an urge to want to have intercourse, if that makes sense. So I kept it clean as possible because when I first shared the story, it wasn't clean. So that's what it did for me. So in turn, me hearing a lot of stories, a lot of people saying, hey, they got their mojo back. So that's what it did. That's what I noticed. Like, that's what happened because, like, when I first experienced the X39, I'm slipping off the chair. So yeah, bear with me. I have this like a little spot, so I'm trying to stay in front of the camera. But I had they was telling me about these patches back in December, and I said my mother's in a lot of pain. Let me go ahead and try these on my mom. So I, spent $100 and I bought my 30-day patches. Now, just so you go online and I go on my website, it's right down there. You can get these 30 patches because I sell them for $5. You can get them for $99 on my website. You go to join, you get bronze, silver, whatever package give you more and more packs. If you get the diamond, you get these for like $84. So if you get the diamond pack, but then that gives you 19 sleeves. But anyway, I tried this patch for my mom because I bought them specifically for my mom because I didn't, never thought I should use them. So when she said they didn't do anything, I didn't give it time. The X39 needs time. we're talking about like 3 to 4 hours. So study shows that the X39, when you put it for it to activate to wake up your stem cells, just remember it's waking up your stem cells. So as it waking up, my mom's 80, so her stem cells went dormant almost 20 years ago. Hear me out, family. So she's 80. Her stem cells was, that's why, you see they, go back into a fetal, they go back into a child. So her body was slowly deteriorating, because her stem cells and her low bone density on top of everything with, medication and time and all the other stuff, food, diet, just air, just everything. She was in severe pain, and I was just thinking about something for my mom. So she had it. It didn't do anything. So I was like, I am not wasting my money. So I use them on myself. So like day maybe 10 or 11, that happened to me, and I'm like, what? And then I went and signed up in the business, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I couldn't speak when I first got on the live, and I was telling you about these things because I was like, what happened was because that same day I found out about the ice wave, and I was like, I didn't know that there was so many different. I didn't know it was so many different choices. I didn't know it was so many choices, and this was the baby that I just love to patch people with. You walk by me, you in pain, I'm gonna let me patch you because I want you to experience it, and that's what I did on my mom. And my mom was like, look, I've been working on my mom, so we ain't nobody gonna pass this part. So y'all getting raw, y'all getting stuff that they ain't not gonna go back in. So I've been working on my mom now, for 2 years. 2 years. Maybe 3, could be 4. And to relieve her pain. I'm talking about to relieve her pain. So where she could be like, I feel something. I was I'm just saying. I felt some type of way. Like I said, I went through emotions. I was like, a patch? I was like, I already know what it did for me. You know what I'm saying? But it took some time because when you put the 39 on, don't think this is microwave. Like y'all be feeling about these herbs. The herbs are not microwave unless you're doing like some things like valerian root. If, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing like something like root barb, you're doing some heavy hitters like the uh uh turpentine, castor oil, black seed oil. If you chose some heavy stuff, oregano, look, I done broke my nail, but I kept playing with this thing, but I was like, why did I do that? But anyway, that's your instant, not instant. It takes a little bit. It takes about like 30 minutes to an hour for you to feel something, for it to do something. So when she put that one on, this baby right here, and just know, fam, just know. I gotta show you because y'all just gotta learn. Their names are on the back. It's a two system. It's a system. So wherever it hurts, like let's say if it hurt right here on my nose, you take this one and put it at the 12, like y'all heard me on live when I was talking to my uncle and I was telling my aunt what to do. You put this one on where it hurts. My nose hurt. You put it at the 12, you put it at the 3, you put it at the 6, or you put it at the 9. That's it. That's it. So when somebody said ice wave is 2 patches, it's 2. So if I ever send you a patch and I say put the ice wave on, it's a system. It's 2 patches. Just know. And then you put the 39. It's sweet. It like boom, boom. It's sweet. You know what I'm saying? So you got the heavy mix, like the big dog, like the oregano X and the black seed oil. You know what I'm saying? Woo! That's what you will use. This one is, but now y'all got it. So I told you. Can't say you didn't know. But and then if you do the 39, the glutathione, what? You do the Aeon, or if you do the let me make sure I put it back where it is because I want to make sure that I'm putting it back because I ain't trying to mix nothing up. Let me go ahead. Make sure that I put it because this $5. I don't know if y'all don't. That's $5. Like, It's $150 in my on my website. But like I said, if you want to save $50, you got to go click the other button, push the button, push the button. You got to click the other button to it says Lifewave up in the top. They be like nice and pretty and fine. Like Slayer Health is over there. Y'all want to get the t-shirts? My daughter got the t-shirts back, y'all. They're on my website. She's there. If y'all look at the ribbon, it'll say all the other things, and at the end it say Slayer Health. Click it. My daughter got the t-shirts, and I know I threw that out there. I just remembered. So sorry, baby. I finally said a Slayer Health t-shirt, sweatshirts. She has selling right now. Go ahead and get your size and color. But she's gonna have the tank top. She's gonna get the crop top. Y'all gonna see me with the crop top. I'm trying to get my arms back right. Y'all see the gentleman that I did the live with. He raised on the 39. He did his testimony. He talked about the 49. That's my personal trainer, y'all. We ain't training yet, but I gotta train with him so y'all can see my arms better. Y'all be like, dang girl, what you doing? I'm gonna have my abs. Not this year, maybe next year, but no, I gotta work out with him. So, y'all see us doing some videos. My daughter did videos. If y'all go on Malik Stone Fitness, if you go on YouTube, just like with Slayer Health, they both collaborate with each other. And my daughter sometimes edits some of his videos. So, and she edits some of mine. So, you already seen me and her talking. And I know she promised the shirts. The shirts are here. The shirts are here. So, you can go on my website to get the shirts. So, that's what the 39 did for me. I know I went way around the moon and back, but the ice wave, when I put the ice wave, I put the ice wave on my mom's shoulder. I put the one at 12 o'clock. So I put the patch directly where it hurts, because she had two rotator cuffs, and at 80 years old, so about 75, she had surgery. And y'all know when they get like 60, 70, and they got certain medications like the, fibromyalgia, when they dealing with, osteoporosis. We talking about inflammatory. We talking about the bone on bone, that part. But y'all go back and look what the 39 do, because the bone on bone, I'm just telling you that miracle. When I say game changer, healing nations, that part. But she was bone on bone. So I put the ice wave here, and I put the other part of the ice wave here, and I put the 39 here. She woke up and like, what? So I kept checking on her. Like, it's like within 15 minutes. Because I was like, you don't feel no pain. I mean, she was in pain to where she wanted to cry, to where sometimes we'll go to the emergency room just to get a shot to relieve the pain. And that's how painful my mom was. That's when I would say, hey, I'm heading to the hospital, because she's in so much pain. And they need to give her the big dog, the shot for her to be pain relieved. So now that I got the 39, baby, she run around like she 50. Running around like she's 50, and it hasn't been quite a month yet. Has been quite a month that she wore the 39 continuously. It hasn't, because I had to wait for my packet to come. And I only been in the business now. It's been in the business now. It's 30 days. So it's officially 30 days that I've been a brand partner with Lifewave, official brand partner. So, and I'm telling the world. So I hope I answered your question, but that's what it did for me. Whoo, baby. No, I'm celibate. So I TMI from there, but I'm celibate, and yeah. So watch out for my king when I get married. Y'all know I talk too much, but let me go to the next question. I still haven't forgot. I gotta get my people. That's right. I sister. I mean, did I send you some? We gotta talk. You got my number. You said had lemon and water. Yes, lemon and water is excellent. How should I do a colon cleanse? Is it different from different people? Well, no. You can do colon cleanse. It's not ish. Okay. So what you're saying is, now, hear me out, fam. When you do a colon cleanse, you have to be serious. You gotta wanna empty. Dramatic is taking my Casti rice. That's dramatic. At my shop, I have this little brown packet, and it says colon wash. I charge $5. It's like that BC powder. I know that BC powder, when you take the BC powder and you pour it in your mouth. It's 2 ounces. 2 ounces of straight powder herbs that you pour in your mouth, and then you take about 8 to 12 ounces of water, and you drink it, and you gulping it. And I already got my testimonies. They was like, it's so nasty. It is. It's nasty because I want that to wash, go in there and wash everything out from all the way down, and because it's gonna go in your stomach. Your stomach gonna be like, what in the world? Your stomach gonna be like swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Because some people still got food in their stomach that's 10, 20 years old. And you're like, how? Because y'all ain't do no cleanse. Y'all ain't do no fast. But the colon cleanse it varies for different people to how bad you clogged, how bad you're coated, and if you blocked, and if you're hydrating, if your body is where water is just going through, your body's not absorbing, or your body's absorbing and the water you holding on water weight. That is like maybe the 5 things that I would look at with that person. And you can't do a colon cleanse and then go eat a burger. You can't be doing a colon cleanse. You eating everything else except fruits and vegetables. Because that's when I say get your leafy green, your leafy greens on, or go in there and eat nothing but an apple, or go ahead and squeeze you some limes and get your water on. Because you can't just go and say, oh, I'm gonna do a colon cleanse. Like my cousin, I don't know what he was thinking. He says, well, cuz I took the casty wise. I did a cap. I mean, he did a tablespoon. My cousin's I love you, babe. My cousin's about 300 pounds. And he was like, it didn't work. And I was like, well, tell me what you did. He said, I ate. I was like, you're not supposed to eat no chicken. I said, well, what's chicken? What's chicken gonna do? So you're gonna take some castor oil and then you're gonna put chicken. Do y'all see what you're doing? So you got the castor oil going down, but you're still putting stuff on top of stuff. What you want the castor oil come back up? What we doing? What we doing? We need to come up, but we need to go down. So that's the time to eat, some grapes. That's the time to eat some cherries, some blueberries. I'd rather your body detoxing because you're giving it stuff that just washes out. You're eating stuff that's going to disappear in like 20 minutes. Disappear. Because if we chew right, and I mean chew to where it's puree, it's going to go down, it's going to come out like it's supposed to. That's exactly what it's going to do. Because you're eating, and matter of fact, you shouldn't eat if you're doing a colon cleanse. I know that, right? So the people who want to be grown and says, Viola don't know what she's talking about, I'm going to eat because y'all grown. Yeah, it's your money. It's your body. This is your body. It's the great, and this is the next video I'm going to do. It's called The Greatest Project You'll Ever Work On. That's the next video. I already told you, so I'm going to go too much. But how you going to do that? How you going to take that and then put something on it? So the best thing is you want to eat something light. It's okay to eat, but I'd rather you eat applesauce. But truth be told, why are you eating if you're trying to cleanse? Why are you eating if you're trying to empty? So the worst thing you do is eat. All you should do is hydrate. That's it. That's all you should be doing is hydrating. Just like wearing the patch. If you wear the patch, you're supposed to stay hydrated. Specifically half your body weight. See, they'll tell you do half your body weight. You're like, oh, I can do it. Yeah, because you don't spend $5 on that damn patch. You be like, hell yeah. See? But y'all spend $25 on a colon cleanse that has 90 pills. You be like, well, dang, I'll do that when I do it. I mean, we got to know the value. We have to look at things and really know the value. Sometimes we put the wrong value on things, and that's just the way I do it. You says, there's a patch better memory. Let me read the stuff. What? Because I know we talked about them before. My phone. Oh, I appreciate you. What's up? What's going on, Mrs. Simmons? How you doing? I didn't get to read your text. That's why I sent you that text. So let me let y'all read what the patch, what the X39 helps. How can I make sure I put this word, because the alphabet boys be listening. So what the 39 wakes your body up, because the stem cells, your cells is what's going on, your cells. So let me find this one slide, because I gotta read it from the slide. I got to read this from the slide so y'all know. Let me see. Let me see if I put this. Let's see. Is it going to work? I know it's user error. Come on. Let me see. Is it going to turn around? Okay, it's not going to turn around, fam. It's not going to turn around. But right here, let's see if y'all see. Let's see. Uh, my phone's acting up. So if I mean, and I wish I would have had this better on a let's see if it's better. Let's see if that's better. Let's see if you see that one. Let's wait for it to focus. So it'll say the benefits. So if y'all go to, no, it's not going to show it's not going to do it. So the benefits, just so y'all know, if you have my number, I can text you these slides. So we talked about this. So the benefits, these are the benefits of the X39. So what I would say is I'm going to say benefits because you got to be careful with your words because I'm not saying it doesn't treat, cure, prevent any disease. And that's what it says. It says on here, it says Lifewave's products are not intended to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease or medical condition. Hear me out. Medical condition. Our bodies does it because your stem cells wake the hell up and give you mental clarity. Y'all see it? Gives you mental clarity. It restores muscle or skeletal conditions, improves sleep, it improves skin. And let's go on the other side. Y'all read it. Increase strength, reduce inflammation, and increase stamina and energy and vitality. That part. So the other slide, let's go back to the other slide. I just want to make sure y'all get it because sometimes we'll be like, oh, wait a minute, you said what? So if you wear this thing for the long haul, let me pull up the slide that's so because I gotta get it because this is not me, this is not my words. I even have a video on here to where a lady was saying what the did.
I mean, she said she felt the coolness. I felt the coolness here, but still, I don't feel any pain right now.
I got testimonies on my phone that we went out and was patching people. Yep. And that's when I went with my pastor Sean. She patched her cousin in Raleigh. Well, I think Raleigh, North Carolina. We went up there about a month ago, and she patched her cousin. But I just want you guys to see the benefits. The long. Okay, that's the wrong phone. Yeah, I got so much stuff that I want to share with you. I be recording stuff, and I said I got to do this on my podcast. But this Lifewave hit me, and y'all know I just went Lifewave only, but I'm still doing my herbs. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. But I added more benefits. That's all it is. So these are case studies. So this is taking the X39. It says long. This is what they did. So it says 39 long-term results. Y'all see it, right? So if you wear it for a few days, it resets 4,000 genes. In 6 weeks, brain is balanced. 6 weeks. My 6 week will be next week. 6 weeks. We're talking about straight 6 weeks taking the 39. So my 6 weeks will be on next week. And here it says 3 months, your collagen increase. So what's up with the bone on bone family? So within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. Studies already shows if y'all go to, hear me out, family. If you go to thisisitinfo.com, tells you everything about the 39. You be like, what about the other patches? Well, send me, y'all got my email, support at Verywisealternatives, and I'll send you these slides that shows you everything that each patch does. See? Shows you what each patch does. That part. So, and I'm just answering the questions because I'm not trying to do no commercial. I'm just trying to show you the benefits because we're talking about better quality of life. Remember we was worrying about healing the nations because I believe, this is me just talking trash. It's me talking trash because they were saying how our people show up and show out and make things $1 trillion. That part. So this company went from 20 million to 420 million. I said it was us showing up and showing out. That's just me. I know I could be running my mouth, but I feel that's what was the boost. I said I feel that was the boost, but that's just me. Let's get to the next question. Um, oh, we talking about the colon. We went to the memory. It says, where can I find your podcast? Okay, so uh Spotify. So if you just all you gotta do is go to Google any search engine and say, even if you have the talk, because I'm even on the talk, just put Very Wise Alternatives podcast. That's it. So say, where's Very Wise Alternatives podcast, and do that. Y'all tell me if y'all did. If y'all want now, y'all go to your phone and you go Very Wise Alternatives podcast. It's gonna pop up, and y'all gonna see my head side of my face. That's my head on the side. I shaved all my head off. Y'all just seeing me going through this transition to get my locks. You know, I'm getting my locks. They're doing something. Every day you're gonna see. Every week you're gonna see them longer. I know it's crooked. One lady want to go ahead and redo it. I'm like, I don't know if I have 6 hours to take these out and redo it. I was like, whoa, I can shoot a whole bunch of videos while she's doing that. But I was like, mm-mm. If I got a TV and a movie, because I like to binge watch. Y'all know when I take my day off, I be like, I'm shutting everything down. I'll binge watch a show. I love Blue Bloods. You're like, what? What's your name of program? Look, that part. But anyway, yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's where you can find my podcast. Just go Very Wise Alternatives podcast. That's it. And I'm gonna start putting my podcast on. Well, I gotta learn how to work it, because I can put my podcast now on YouTube. So I gotta see how it works, because YouTube ain't paying me. They give me like $30 a year. You be like, really? I only got 4,000 people, and I don't think it's just only 4,000. I'm just saying. But back in the day, it used to be clicks. You put a like and they give you some change. Now it's views and hours, and you ain't posting too much. You ain't this, you ain't that. I'm like, well, dang. But I ain't gonna quit. I ain't gonna stop. Ain't nothing gonna stop. I'm gonna still be talking live. I'm still trying to do some podcasts. I'm still gonna do something. And I'm almost at 2 hours, and I appreciate you guys on. Hey, Moonflower. Hey, Herbalist Angie. How you doing? How you doing, goddess? That is Herbalist Luna, and you can find her on IG. Find her on definitely on YouTube, but mainly on IG. I want to say she's still doing daily. I mean, I've been a little busy. I haven't been keeping up with my other family members, but every once in a while, I give them a like or I give them a share. So, but let me. So, she says, really, Italian pasta doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I appreciate. I find it. Oh, yes, yeah. Look, I appreciate you saying that. But I was saying talking about the pasta in. Come on now, the pasta in was it? What's the Olive Garden? Because I went to Olive Garden and I had some pasta just with some Mediterranean sauce, because I just eat plain like that. And I had eggplant parmesan. That's why I said I had some cheese. That's why I said I want them mozzarella cheese. So that's when I said I had cheese. My mom had a $50 coupon. She did. She went and took. She said, I want to go, because her birthday was in September. So she's still using. She went to Cheddar's. And I'll be in there, be like, okay, mommy, I'll pay the tip. I'm just TMI, but that's what we do. That's what we do. But she be going with her friends. But I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out, because these restaurants, no, unless you put your order in ahead of time and saying this and saying that, they not doing no what they call it. Y'all go, what's that movie? With Queen Latifah, Last Holiday. And he was like, no substitutes, no substitute. Now I see why they're substitutes. So I was like, what they substitute? When I was little, I was like, what they substitute? That's what they're substitute. But I appreciate you, Herbalist Luna, and this Moonflower Herbal Wellness family. I go and check her out. She's the one that, that I got my yoni information from, because vaginal dryness, what? I had to say that. I had to say that because it's real, boy. I tell you, whoo! And it's like you be thinking she leather down there. Y'all know leather, it's tight, and don't let it be pleather, because yeah, yeah. That's a whole other story. And if you on my podcast, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. She says, are there any side effects from the patches? Yes, there is. There's side effects. People don't like the adhesive. The adhesive. Sometimes people have an issue with the adhesive, break out with rash or whatever from the adhesive. Some people, that's what I said, you can actually put the patch on your clothing. Crazy, right? Put the patch on your clothing and it'll work through your clothing. You like, what in the world? I said the same thing. Y'all go on there and you can put that on your clothing. Some people, which I think is an excellent benefit, you throw up. You throw up because it's a detoxification, but that's not a side effect. The only side effect some people have is they'll feel a little queasy and your throat will hurt. That means your body doesn't like the X39 back here. It likes the X39 down here, because if you see, they say specific spots, but we've did our own research, because we all different. We all different. I just had to say that. Because when you messing with the so-called African Americans, which how can I be two places, or so-called strong black women, strong black men, like kings and queens, so-called black, we needed other places. So in turn, you can put the 39 anywhere, but when you experience things, some people, like the lady was saying, she experienced something, a sore throat, they'll tell you, take the patch off. Take the patch off, let your body relax, or you can put the patch down there. Yeah, I can go listen to all the doctors. Like I said, this company's been out 20 years. 20 years. So times 20 years times 365, that part. So they already got all the studies in the world. I'm telling you, so, you can put a patch on a dog. Only thing is, if you're pregnant or nursing, that's the only people that I know that cannot wear the patch from reading the books. So make sure you go in and you ask the question. But all the patches comes with booklets, and you have to really go in there and look. You go in there and look, and then it'll tell you, because this is an international company now. It's even in Guam. It's everywhere, everywhere. And then it'll tell you, like, this is the SP6 complete. Here it says, keep the product out of the reach of children, right? And it says keep it in a cool space, and then it tells you who not to put it on. Do not use. It says do not ingest, do not put on a wound or damaged skin. I mean, that's only common sense. Do not use pregnant or nursing. Keep it out of reach of children. So that's what it'll say right there. Right there, because it's in different languages. Let me see if it'll focus. Can't really see it, but it's in different languages. So don't think you be like, wait a minute, is the book that's confusing? No, it's not. It's in different languages. I was like, oh shoot, what? Even your website is in different languages when you come on and be a brand partner. But I tell everybody to be a brand partner, even if you want to just buy some, just buy them and be a brand partner. But here it tells you where their study shows you should put the SP6 complete. This was specifically, I gotta say that word, for losing weight, right there. So let me go back and make sure I look at the question. But I appreciate that, Goddess Moonflower. Yeah, I know what Moonflower is, but Goddess Luna, I appreciate you. Yeah, but those are the side effects that when you're dealing with that. But it doesn't interfere with no medication, because remember, it's just a patch that's activating your stem cells. So you don't have to say, oh, I took my medication, let me take the patch off. No, you wear the patch for 12 hours. You just wear it for 12 hours. I was like, what? So, y'all know when I say take these colon cleanse, but don't put it with your medication. See how I gotta go add that, and I gotta say eat this and eat that. People says I want to eat my beans. I want to eat my eggs. Can I have some cheese, please? And those who don't want to get off the ice cream, there's ice cream that has no dairy in it. You be like, but it tastes funny. Do it really taste funny? Or you is like the Briars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We just gotta back away these taste buds. We gotta back away these taste buds. So yeah. But I appreciate you guys. Anybody, any questions? I appreciate you, Mr. Simmons. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go in and answer your question in a few minutes. But just so you know, if you ever buy the pendant, I sell the pendant that goes around your neck. So I just want to say, if you buy, you don't sleep in it. You don't sleep in it, and you don't take a shower. Otherwise, you wear it. It ain't gonna fit a patch. It ain't gonna fit. It fit no medication. Nope, it don't. It's gonna go in there and soothe that body. It's like like that beam of light that's raying out you because you're a battery and your body is just emitting all this light. So what it does is put in like protection, and it's going in there, and it doesn't treat, cure, prevent any disease, no medical, but it does help your body with inflammation. People don't realize that. So it's a lot of things. It's just a crystal. People are like, what? You got to realize what crystals. You know, you got crystals in your body. A lot of people don't know you got crystals, especially you got a crystal right in your ear. You be like trying to hear something. You be like, what is that? Don't mess with the crystals, please, family. Stop trying to dig stuff in your ear, trying to wash stuff out. Do it carefully. Do it carefully. Because you got crystals in your ear, and I don't want you to mess with that. Because that's why people are like, what? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. But nobody got any questions. I know we at the 2 hour. I done ran my mouth. But at least I answered people questions this time. I answered people questions. Just want to make sure I answer your questions. But listen, I'm so serious when I talk about that water. That was like one of my first videos that one of the goddesses said, Viola, and she said, go ahead and shoot the video. And I had to get up all the nerve to shoot the video because I was like, whoo, that fear, whoo, that fear and panic. Now it's like, what? Nope. Because I realized fear was fake. And I put all that stress on myself, and it was fake. But I care about you. I love you. I appreciate you. If everybody can make sure they hit the like button. If you want to share the video, let them know I'm on live. But I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off. It's 11:30. Yeah. I got 2 special orders. I need to put in the mail by 1. But if y'all don't have any questions, I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming to my first live. Next time I have the microphone, I have my headphones on, and I'm gonna learn how to use what is it? I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna learn how to use a program to where I can put things on my screen and just get more interactive. Get more interactive. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Hit me up and support at Verywisealternatives if you want. I put out a special request, not a request, but a comment on my podcast. So today, if y'all want to listen to the podcast, go and listen to the podcast because it's worth it. I'm gonna just tell you, it's worth it. And I want to try to play some music. Look, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can play. Let me see if it'll let me play because I love that song. I don't know about y'all. I just love that song. So let me see. Yes, it's here. It's here. It's finally here. Wait a minute. Got it. Let me see if it'll play. Let's see if it'll play because this thing be tripping. Let me see. Play. Let me see. Fam, how you guys? There we go. Woo! Look, and I got a phone call, fam. Let me. I gotta get ready to get off, but I just wanted to make sure I put that song out there. I appreciate you guys. All right, fam. All right.